myself to the stage up here. Mic check. All right, we're good to go. First up, just in case there's any sleepers in the back, you know who's coming. Uncle Reggie. You do that one again. Sometimes you don't even play it that sweet. Oops.
Turn off the TV, it's way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces.
All right, we are good to go. Pistons are firing off, you know what I mean? Spark plugs are doing their thing. Fired up the live. And of course, before we get to Brussels situation, just got well, I'm not going to go over them intricate. But anyway, of course, yesterday we covered the Haint attack, where the homeless-looking landlord apparently killed a 6-year-old boy by stabbing him. He was stabbed 26 times. Again, the word stabbed equals 26. And of course, all the rest that goes with that. Of course, if you didn't catch that, be sure to catch that video. And read in the comments as well. There's some extra stuff in the pinned comment and the description. But as I say, I mean, they're really going for it, right? I mean, it's always going on, but you know, like they amplify it. You know, it's always going on. You know, simultaneous stuff, relentless into our consciousness from the gang. Of course, the Jesuit order and the frequency that's being pumped out, right? Oh, and I did forget to say yesterday, but I did actually know. But anyway, happy birthday. That's 72, 153, 63. It's all Jesuit order. Again, if you don't know, the Boris Johnson mockery when he told the nation in the UK in the height of Corona in 2020. It was March 3rd. That year was a leap year, so that makes March 3rd the 63rd day of the year. Boris equals 63. Happy birthday equals 63. The Illuminati, April Fool's Day. And on that day, again, 3/3, when he tells the nation to put their hands as happy birthday, again, 3/3, 33. Police people, order, society, masonry, secrecy, Corona equals 33. But anyway, the that you tell the nation and of course the world when you wash your hands to sing happy birthday, of course with COVID, from that day to his birthday, it's 15 weeks and 3 days, June 19th. Happy birthday equals 153, the Illuminati 153, the Jesuit order 153. I mean, oh man, the mockery is just brutal. And that's why I laughed when I came across that. And you know, we're always checking here and there what they're doing with the buffoonery with space and stuff, right? So you have the guy that has the mustache. There's a classic guy. I can't remember his name. Chris, is his name Chris something? It's not the twins. It's not the one that sounds like he might be missing a chromosome. That other guy. What's his name? But anyway, he has a toothbrush, right? It's in the ISS. Of course, we call it the LISS, the thing in space. But anyway, so he says, yeah, I'm going to brush my teeth for as long as it takes to sing happy birthday. So straight away, I'm like, I know that riddle. That's you just mocking while you're paying homage to your employers, the Jesuit order. You know what I mean? So anywho, once you catch the buffoonery. So yeah, hate crimes. I mean, we went over it all again. Stabbed 26 times, the unfortunate child. What was his name? Wahid Al-Farmayan, something like that. But anywho, the 26 Prime is 101. Paint Crimes 101. Anywho, let's keep it moving because I want to get to Brussels. The latest madness, of course. Feel free to pause and zoom in. Oops, not me actually pulled it. Hold up. I want to see what Islamophobia was. But anyway, if you just read the description for that video that I put up yesterday on the live stream tab. Right, also onto this again. I've got my finger. I want to pause it. There was a stabbing yesterday. I think it was in East London, Newham College in the UK. Just going to stay on this situation briefly for like a minute. As I say, it's all in the air, right? Frequencies, and again, perceptions, how you're feeling, the stunting of your spiritual thinking, your growth, your mentality, all these things play a factor. So, if you really want to wonder why people are going to be going berserk or lashing out or doing some type of outburst in some way, shape or form, more than likely, a lot of the root causes is going to be stemming from, as I say, could be something else, could be some ailments happening, could be some other type of health stuff, But anyway, Kill 59, see the time there, 2:59 in the afternoon. I don't know if it was black boys, but if it was, you got the 42, the 2 minutes past 4. So if it is, and the 59, so it's possibly to do with 2 black boys. Stabbing 52, stab wound 52. Again, it was at a sixth form college. Anyway, we're not going to hang on this one too long. We want much there, to be fair. Feel free to pause and read that. I'm not going to go into that. Apparently, reports of a double stabbing. Says that the victims, or both parties, maybe the aggressor. No, was it victims? I don't think the aggressor got stabbed back. But anyway, it's not life-threatening. They say it may be drugs related. Right, now on to the topic of the moment, or the bigger topic of the moment, going around in the news. Of course, the scripted situation with the terror affairs in Brussels, with the Brussels shooting at a football stadium or something like that. Fans barricaded in stadium as cops hunt gunmen who killed 2. As terror threat level raised. Now, murder equals 34, not the update time. You see that 34 minutes past? Murder also equals 83. Remember the song by the band called The Police that came out in 1983 called Murder by Numbers. If you don't know the song, feel free to go and read the lyrics. You've got another rock band called Slipknot that made a song called Gematria, the killing name. And I'm sure their drummer, I'm sure they've had a couple of deaths, or by the numbers, sacrifice, whatever. But anyway, I'm sure their drummer died at 38 years old. So again, murder equals 38 and 83, go figure. Of course, you've got the movie with Sandra Bullock called Murder by Numbers. And of course, if you look at the movie, you change the E to a 3 and the B to an 8, go figure. Her name equals 83, Sandra Bullock. Yeah, it equals 83. And I'm sure it's like, is it 8 weeks, 3 days, or 3 months, 8 days, or whatever it is, with the release of the movie. So it's either before her birthday or after her birthday. If you do the date duration, voila. So it's definitely something to it, right? We are not just, making up numbers. And again, if you're not forecasting events via understanding the patterns that's coming in, at least on a given day like this, I can see this news and see right through it. Yeah, I mean, soon as I saw that it had orange on, he's got orange fluorescent jacket. I said, orange equals 33. There we go. I said, obviously, when I first saw that, I thought, okay, obviously somebody could just have that on, but I'm not going to rule it out because we know these patterns. And then lo and behold, you start reading, you scroll down, you're reading into it, you start punching in certain words and, landmark names, and then you say, oh, come on, man. Is this all organic or is this scripted? So a video online shows a man claiming responsibility for the attack, right? Of course, at this moment when I took the screenshot, they blurred out his face. But of course, you've already seen it on the thumbnail. And of course, it's going to come back again as we go through the slides. There's the weapon on the floor. The attack happened around 3 miles from the King Baudouin, excuse me if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but anyway, the King Baudouin Stadium, where Sweden was playing against Belgium. Now, I haven't done all that extra, football stuff, so probably check out the channel called Script Unveiled. He does only football, Premier League, he does all the scripted stuff. It shows you, when they're moving the players, transfers, why that goal was scored, all that type of stuff, yeah? So yeah, maybe hopefully he covers this. And obviously if he does, I will be sure to put it on the community wall post or even mirror the video. So, bam. So Sweden and Belgium was playing in the Euro qualifying match. The match was stopped, panic ensued among the supporters who have now been barricaded inside the stadium. Thousands of terrified fans, including 700 Swedes, are now trapped inside. Video showed online shows the alleged gunman in a fluorescent orange jacket doing his thing, right? Again, there you can see the weapon on the floor. And just 3 miles from the Heysel Stadium. Right out 3, that equals 56. Again, the Jesuit order, aka Society of Jesus 56. And of course, as I mentioned, coronavirus, again, coronavirus 56, unemployment 56, mind control 56, royal family, toilet paper. Actually, those last 3, mind control, toilet paper, and royal family, a perfect overlay in the 4 base ciphertext in an alphabet order, forward and backwards, and then forward and backwards with the rules of numerology. So again, when they're sending out your people to war, it's just one big ass spell casting while you're doing their bidding, being cannon fodder for pride and flag, like you're the roadman on the strip, gan banging. It's the same thing, no difference. Yeah, it's crazy pride and ego. It's crazy. It's crazy. Obviously coupled with other stuff, but anyway, so it's believed he first shot a van with one man dying inside. Meanwhile, a third victim was rushed to hospital. So I didn't see that earlier. I didn't read it all. So third victim in rushed to hospital. So it's 3 people. And I just spoke about 56. Yeah, perfect. Again, if you write out 3 equals 56. Again, feel free to pause and read that, because it's talking about the prime ministers and whatnot and whoever else, the other officials coming in to chin and wag again. Maybe not all officials know, but, more than likely there's going to be some of these people, obviously, that step into the limelight and say X, Y, Z, and lo and behold, they know what's going on. Other ones, they may not know, they don't understand, the Jesuit matrix, they're trying to do the job that they're doing, whether they're shit or good, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be with that, So anyway, there's the misery, anxiety, and fear. Now, Brussels equals 115. Masonic and killing 115. Time diff RIP 25, right next to it. In the reduction cipher, the dark blue. In reverse ordinal English, 101. Again, terrorist equals 101. And there's that 56 again. And then on the end, terrorist 52. Go figure. Government 52. Things like military soldier 44, firearms 44, gunfire 44, shooting 44. Again, 109 dropped to 0. Of course, chaos 19. Kill 17 as well with the 107 dropped to 0. And again, remember, the 17th prime is 59, kill 59, Freemasonry 59. Back to the 44, executing 44. Star David 119, of course, 9/11 as well. Chilling 43. Yeah, not a main focus point with the firearm, but firearms, of course, 44 gunfire, 44 shooting, 44 execution, 44. Oh shit, orange. Oh yeah, so orange 33 as already mentioned, right? Also the 102 that fits in nicely because of course the documentary to do with 9/11, what was called 102 minutes that changed the world. And remember, Terrorist 101 and 142. It's 142 minutes. Sorry, hour 42 minutes equates to 102 minutes. So orange 102, 33. Orange fluorescent 177. Of course, Jesuit order. Oh, sorry, the Jesuit order 177. Masonry 84. Is Jesuit or Jesuits 84? Orange fluorescent jackets. 101. We just spoke about that. Let me check the chat. Somebody might have left something. 1 second. Oh. It's a ghost town. One moment. Sorry guys, one moment. Right. Bowdoin, the name of the stadium, 33. So you got Orange 33 again. People, Order Society, Masonry, Secrecy, Federal 33. Bowdoin, the name of the stadium, 33. I started to look at the King Bowdoin, 56. As I say, there may be more relation with that as well, because you know they like to do tributes and stuff. So you know maybe Zach may come through later on and do and maybe have some intricacies that I didn't catch here. Hopefully he does, and of course then I'll make a playlist and obviously add the video in the comment and the description if he does that, or anybody else. Or if you find the video, let me know and I will surely add it too, unless I may find something myself, obviously. But anyway, so King Bowdoin 56, we spoke about that. And also 5-6-11, again, Twin Towers of Babylon and all that jazz. Of course, we're in the time where Israel going to create this third temple and all this stuff. Again, check out GematriaEffect.News for more intricacies on that. Because, you know, we don't play about. Big up Zach. Zach don't play about me. Yo, salutes to Zach, man. Trust me. Fuck it up. And that's why I have to say again, just momentarily, I'm not going to chin wag on that tip as in, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, it's so rhetorical. That's just to show that, you know, people don't see that simple concept of being on the same page with that same common goal, regardless of if you have some, you know, things that may not be on the same wavelength or frequency band with. You know, but, and as I say, even Zach talking about what happened with, you know, Sweet Lady and trolls finding where she works, apparently. All this stuff and bringing them up and making them think that you know, police and FBI is coming for Zach or whatever Zach was saying. Check out his last live at the end of the stream. He speaks about it for about, you know, 5-10 minutes. And it's like, yeah, we're always in the thick of it, but as I say, they amplify it, right? So especially in the last few years, since 2020, right? We're in the amplification stage. Like, fucking hell, what they're doing to our minds, right? And it's like people still have the time to don't want to be on the same page, and you know, many hands make light work. You've got the time to do that type of trolling, whatever you want to think about Patreon and sports and whatever you want to say about that. Really, with this powerful message, along with, you know, other stuff that's been brought forth by channels like Seven Bomar, aka Inner Stand, you know what I mean, and other channels as well. You can bring in Brother Sanchez. He's come with some dub plates. Don't get it twisted, but plenty dub plates. Yeah? And other channels. Jason, what's his name? The white guy that Brother Sanchez had on. What? His name Jason Breshrick? Something like that. What? Yo, he's coming with some gems, dub plates that you need, them breadcrumbs. But as I say, it's just a shame, man. So, you know, hopefully, or by magic, you know, abracadabra, you know, can open the door. Hopefully, you know, just, you know, changing your mind with what you're going to do. Think first and think, man, you know, so I really want to put that type of ripple out to the cosmos. I'm saying you got a little bit of a fun and joking games, but okay, what are you doing now then? Now you've done that. Are you mirror videos? Are you putting out the information? Are you talking to people when you walk up the street? Like, what are you doing? Are you doing anything, or are you just, you know? yeah, not every game's gonna come through. There's gonna be variables, but at the end of the day, there's definitely something going on with numbers. We can see it in the news, we can see it in the music, deaths. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, come on, man. You know, just come on, man. Come on. So anyway, it happened on a day with a life lesson of 33. Jesuit 69. Anyway, so yeah, so we had Orange 33. We had, was it Bowden, the name of the place? Oh, sorry, the stadium and the king, right? Because it's named after the king. Yeah, here he is right here, and he's born when? We had, hopefully it comes back in a second, but we did have another 177. Was it King Bowden Stadium? 177? Oh shit. Right, we'll see in a minute how memory serves. Anyway, so Bowden of Belgium, right, was the king of the Belgians from 17th of July 1951, Islamic 51, Conspiracy 51, Tinfoil Hat 51. Anyway, so 177, 17/7 July, 17th of July, excuse me, I'll say it that way so we get the 177. Anyway, so he was the king of the Belgians until his death in 1993. That's been factoring a lot as well. I can't remember, it's not engraved in my brain, but I've been catching a lot of Zach stuff because obviously he's been amplifying, you know, with what's been happening with the homicidism. Obviously, it's all in conjunction, right? Since October 7th, 2023. So, and all the biblical stuff, Jesus and all the 93 stuff, and dates and stuff. Anyway, so he was the sovereign of the Congo Bowdering, however you pronounce that. He died 31st of July, born 7th of September. Yeah. No, I said King of Belgium, King of Bowden, but it was Bowden of Belgium. There you go. Close, but no cigar. I've got a little toke though. I've got a one blast, you get me? I've got the virtual smack on my head, smack on my wrist. Right, so there you go. 93 as well. Yeah. Something with 78. I'm forgetting right now. Jesuit or Jesuits. So shooting, right? I'm sure the 53rd prime is 241. 2 months, 4 weeks, and 1 day. From July 17th to Monday was caused yesterday, October 16th, 2023. And the day he died, again, oh no, I was going to say something there, don't worry. Anyway, the day that he died, 153 days remain. Again, the Jesuit order, 153. You know, more than likely, he was a part of the gang. I don't know if there was something wrong with the calculator when I was using it here, but and you've even got the 77 stuff as well, and the 110. Sorry, I'm just catching some Twin Tower stuff. Anyway, is it the Pentagon? And then obviously the height of the buildings. Anyway. Yeah, basically, when I included the end date, it didn't change to 223. So I thought it would have went to 2 months, 2 weeks, and 2 days, as you'll see in a moment here. But for some reason, it didn't change. But anyway, order out of chaos equals treble 2. Ritualistic masons equals treble 2. As above, so below equals treble 2. Again, the Freemasonic compass kicked out at 23.5 degrees, or one of the seconds. And of course, that together equals 47. Then the sun on the tropics, so you've got the tropics of Cancer and the tropics of Capricorn, and that's where the sun goes. Trajectory, as it does its thing via the Taurus field that it's in. Hence why the sun and the moon both do the figure 8. There's many Taurus fields, again, ionosphere, magnetosphere, stratosphere, etc. Key part in those words is sphere, right? So again, atmosphere, ionosphere, stratosphere, magnetosphere, etc. Yeah, and then I mean, it's telling you. Yeah, the spherical nature of the Taurus fields, and of course, that's what you are ultimately, and you're just borrowing your body, your current meat vessel, incarnated right now. Yeah. So again, the black and white lines that go across your eyeballs, if you focus on them in a dark room or when you're going to sleep, you'll see the hyperbola Taurus field doing its thing. It's amazing. And when your eyes adjust, you can actually open your eyes and still see it. So go figure. Yeah, so it's not a joke. Yeah, that's the fundamentals of nature. So again, inside it, I can't remember the word, but basically how the energy cycles round. Basically, you get the hourglass, also the figure 8, also known as the hourglass, right? And both the sun and the moon with the 88 in the sky. Again, the sun and the moon is not as far or as big that they tell you. It's all nonsense. So again, just like that, that is a smoking gun. Yeah, simple assessment and saying, okay, okay. Yeah. And then Back to the Future with the 88 miles an hour to do with time, 4 circles, make up 88, and again, 360 times 4 is 1,400. No, well, yeah, 1,440, and that's how many minutes you have in a day, 1,440 minutes. So if that ain't telling you something, and again, infinite cycles, right? Infinite, figure 8, you know? Ouroboros and all that type of stuff. You know, it's just recycling. You know, it's never going to end. It's infinite, and then obviously there is realms upon realms, like a mirror reflecting a mirror, or Russian dolls, so to speak. Because it's a dream within a dream. I mean, that's how I'm personally looking at it. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean to just start drifting there. But anyway, it is. That's a lot of bullshit. Yeah, a hell of a lot of bullshit. So, Gunman, no. Is it Gunman 29? As well as... Oh, I can't remember. I should come up in a minute. Or is it Gunfire? Might be Gunman 29. Yeah, I think it's Gunman. Gunfire's 44. Masonic 29. So Execution 116. And then that goes back to 44 for the days October 16th at the 0116, right? So Execution 116 and 44, Kill 44. All the other 44 that I already mentioned. Nothing big here, but you got the 289 days, along with it happened on the 209th day. So from the day of this person's death, the king, in relation to the name of the stadium, yada yada yada. 289 days, and again, the madness in Brussels, Belgium, yesterday on Monday was on the 289th day of the year. Also, a day numerology of 26 also is on that day. Oh, it will always be on that day. Sorry, it's not going to change like the rest of the numerology and the life lesson. But anyway, the day numerology, of course, 10 out of 16 is 26, and again, the 26 prime is 101. So back to terrorist 101, and the other one thus far. Islamic 39, terrorism 54, Jesuit order 54. Just looking at the date durations there on the right side. But anyway, I didn't see too much of this. Again, this is now on his death day, right? Again, death and murder, 97, 79, September 7th. And then, of course, quick segue back to Tupac. You know, drive-by shooting, 213. He gets killed 213 days after the release of his last album, which was on February 13th in Black History Month, which equals 213. Death 213, nigger 213. Black Panthers 213 in relation to with his apparent situation, because, you know, they do a lot of Hegelian dialect and it's easy to see through, you know. Basically, then you understand Ku Klux Klan and the Crips, just to quickly, you know, how would I say, shortcut through. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go figure. Yeah. You understand why you even get Bloods, Crips, the Ku Klux Klan, all that type of stuff. Anywho, again, killing 115, death 25, time death RP 25, with the days and days out. Killing 115, Masonic 115. So again, it's more than likely some more good things to factor in with that. So again, drive the point home again, right? What I'm yet to find though. So tonight it should be going down, unless I don't get sidetracked. I did try and shout out somebody, but it seems that I don't know. Well, actually, somebody liked the comment, so I know they can see the comment, and I know that on the community wall, it's, I'd say 90% okay. In there to not be, you know, have the funny weird one from YouTube, or if you don't want your comment to disappear, if they have the community wall, do it in there. More than likely, 90% sure that it won't disappear. But anyway, What's I gonna say? Yeah, they were liking other people's stuff, and they usually will give me a yes or response or something. I don't know. And I'm like, okay, my comments been there much longer than everybody else, so maybe they didn't tap the tab for new comments, because I know that's another thing on YouTube. If you don't realize to tap the tab to say new comments, you may not see other stuff that's there. So always do that when you go to the comments. It wasn't like that before, regardless if you had the choice. Like, it was just ready. But anyway, I saw it go on, So yeah, we should get this on tonight, of course. Triggered Limey situation with his buffoonery concerning, being a goblin, and then he's like a low level. Again, he's not the corporal, the lieutenant, like a FTFE or Simon Dan. Like, he's like the lower level one. He's like like a little grunt on the ground. You know what I mean? But he's still in that circle though. He rolls with all of them lot. You know what I mean? But as I say, all of them. By default, you just stepped on landmines. Whether it's you paid to do it or not, man, and it's hilarious. It's hilarious, but sad, because there's real situations going on out here, and as I keep saying, these people aren't doing what you're supposed to be doing. Even if you want to be, flat Earth is stupid, or true Earth, as I like to call it, or whatever the subject matter may be, you mean to tell me you can't mirror videos of this nature and or even or do the own videos of this nature, or another subject matter that goes against the grain? Because clearly, can you not see that? So again, these people are meant to be scientific based, on a logical minded base, but you mean to tell me, with all this work that's been put out over 10 years, you've got to be kidding me. What the preponderance of evidence is just, come on, man. So it always makes you think, what is wrong with their psyche? What is going on? Are you paid to do it? Are you not? Are you just a turbulent stroll paid to do it or not? Or, as I say, just, I didn't find it, or, that's bullshit, I'm not putting it out. Whatever the case may be, it's probably up to 50 plus variables and combos of, but it's just like, come on, man. But, as I say, we're not here to try and change anything, but it would be nice, because, it's just a bit silly to think that anything's going to change at this rate. I mean, come on, man, come on. So if you can do it at least in little pockets and in your communities, and as I say, it's the same thing Zach will say, if you can get people to, whether it's online or really meet in person, gather, have meetings, you know what I mean? Gatherings and stuff, and speak about what needs to be spoken about and the root causes of said situations, and what you can do to be better, As I say, it's evil and tyranny roaming the land. And it's like, how can you not see the evil and tyranny roaming around the land just freely, blatantly? They're just like, oh, we're here. Then you can see that meme that I put up sometimes with the person hiding behind the skinniest little lamppost. Yeah, like a big fat lady. Yeah, she's like, and I writ at the top, I said, the Jesuit order hiding in plain sight. It's just like, you can't see us, but we're letting you know that it's us. You can see us, but we're gonna we know that you don't care, even though we're giving you all the flipping, hallmarks and branding, And as I say, on that side of it, it's absolutely hilarious. I mean, and I've got a dub for it to come up that I haven't even said yet, even though it's actually in the title. I haven't mentioned it since we've been streaming, but when I saw it earlier, I said, "Oh, come on, man." So anyway, his full name, the perpetrator with the killing of the 2 people and leaving 1 injured yesterday in Brussels on Monday, October 16th, 2023. His full name equals 158. Calls Freemasonry 158. Freemason or Freemasons. You've got the 96. We're getting something close to that in relation with 120. Propaganda 48. His last name, of course, we've got the 26. We spoke about one-on-one relationship with crime. 181 as well. Of course, the 42nd prime, 181. Basically, Freemasonry. No, is it Freemasonry or Freemasons? 42, or Freemason 42. Jesuit, Zionism, the Elite 42. Saturn 42. Again, Alistair Crowley and the Practice of Kalima at 93. back in the day, did he used to treat Saturn like the sun or something like that? Oh, I need to get a recap on that. But anyway, that is the only one that started at April to 93. So again, how this is obviously going to factor back in, and then obviously characters like Alistair Crowley. If you don't know who that is, go and do your homework. I'm sure it's even on the album for the Beatles. If you know who the Beatles are, classic English band from back in the day. On the end there. Anyway, so football fans, of course, you got Islamic. We just spoke about 42, Islamic 66. So there's a 201 in there as well. Again, 2 football fans killed. Football fans equals 201. Again, Hamas terrorism 201. Sacred number 201. The Jesuit order 201. Islamic terrorism 201. Again, think about the effort with police, obviously how they will sanction racism with the police racism equals 201. Of course, people like Eric Garner, again, the cop had a huge 99 on his back, racism equals 99. Go figure, right? Oh shit, hold up. 2 football fans, 181 and 55 to go with the guy's last name. 2 football fans, if we're out 2. If you have just the number 2 with 2 football fans, it equals 44. So that factors back in, and 68 as well. Terror equals 68. Again, the construction for World Trade Center began in 68. 9/11 became the National Dialing Code in 68. Was that when Ross graduated from Skull and Bones Yale in 1968? And of course, is it 6 weeks, 8 days, or 68 days from his birthday to 9/11? So go figure on that as well. I mean, this is how feisty these people are. They're feisty. But as I say, you know, when you're just looking at it as, you know, good bugs and bad bugs, but nothing's good or bad type of thing, it is what it is, right? That's something I was going to say, it slipped my mind. Oh my God, let me keep it moving. Something I was about to say there, that tied that last few words in. Shit, what was I about to say? Oh my God, it's gone. All right. Happens from time to time. Heliocentrism 201, the Holy Bible 201, Catholic Pope 201. Yeah? State of Israel 201. And the other ones I already said. Again, 201 Jesuit preserved back in the day by Catherine the Great in Russia. Again, they made a Hulu show streaming recently in the last couple of years. Anyway, UK terror attacks equals 201 also. Again, know the dates that I've put out in the other video there. Just watch the start of it. You don't have to watch the whole stream, but if you just watch the start of the video or go to my community wall post, you can screenshot it, share alike. It's not fair porn, but you know, it's better to be aware and have the knowledge that, oh, you didn't have the knowledge, but you could have been like, oh, do you know what? Shall I go out today? Boy, the numbers are looking a bit hot for XYZ, or at least you can be like, at least be slightly vigilant, but not, you know, that kind of fearful with it. Because as I say, remember, they're going to keep you low watt vibration, fearful. Let me check the chat just in case. I only meant to be 40 minutes, but hey, it happens. It happens, Met. Is this one going to change the screen for me? We're looking in the chat. Oh, somebody's there, or maybe they might have left. Yes, Bronze Flat Power God. Wholeness. Big up to you and yours, yeah? Yeah, let me go back. Oh, actually, before I go back, let me change the groove in the background. It's been playing a while now. Boom. So, have you got now? Oh, Brussels terror attack. 308. We spoke about. I mean, come on. Yeah. Murder 38. In other words, like cancel, destroy, collapsed, found dead, drowned, stabbing, stab wound, sonic, killing, etc. 38. Anywho, so Brussels terror attack on the same row, second one down from the top. 313, that's the 65th prime. Terrorist equals 65. Also, there was a 55 with the guy's last name and another 55. Two football fans 55. There you go. 55th prime is 257. Also, blood sacrifice equals 257. And sacrifice 55. Yeah, sacrifice 50. Yeah. And sacrifice 46 in the Bible in Genesis 4, it begins with a sacrifice. Hamas terrorism, another 93 there as well, and 69. It had it, yeah. So yesterday was a numerology of 69 and 33 life lessons. So it's wearing an orange fluorescent jacket, the gunman, and yeah, perfect. Hamas terrorism. The 69 as well to go with the numerology of the day. And that's a perfect overlay with 3 out of the 4 cycles with the Jesuit order, Hamas terrorism, perfect overlay, 177, 69, and 201. Alright. ISIS terrorism, 191, again, Society of Jesus, 191. 74 as well, you got the 101, the 97. I mean, we spoke about all of this already. ISIS gunman 63, 144. So we're at 43, you got 144. We've gone over the 44s already. Rewind the video if you didn't catch it, or if you haven't been taking notes, or your brain's like a sieve, you know, you just can't retain. And it takes a little time for you to get it, but then you get it. Or if you're fighting them cognitive dissonant security guards up in your consciousness, of course, you know, you got the one that's running in there, Lardy. You know, you just can't budge him. It's just so big up there in your psyche. Gavin Plum, they say he went to kidnap and murder the TV presenter in the UK, Holly Willoughby. Again, if you haven't seen that entry on the live stream tab, this channel, go and watch that, man. Trust me, you're gonna enjoy that one. So... oh my god. Yeah. Stay with me. Goodness. Yeah. The stories they contrive, just like this, you know. And I know this one's more serious in the sense of, you know, somebody's actually being killed and whatnot. But man, it's just, I mean, the dark comedy is gold. I mean, it's just like, what? We've seen this so many times in this community. Shout out to the Gematria community again, yeah? Wow. Good job, mate. Fantastic. Because, alright, let's keep it moving. I got a little ISIS 56, 52, 34, 38. I mean, look at the fitting numbers. It's not by accident why they have these names, you know? God, people really think that they found what's his name in a cave. Really? What's his name again? Osama bin Laden, yeah. I mean, what a load of bollocks. They had all the terror training exercises beforehand. They had a whirl of them going on, including like comboed with the how many shows showing you what was going to go on, even WWF. I mean, come on. I mean, it's just, and as I keep saying, it's the faceless, you know, entity, you know. It's just like, oh, okay, so then how are you going to take, it could be a Michael Bay film. Oh, you saw this and that in there pertaining to coronavirus, and it's or a Marvel movie. I'm sure, was it Times Square? And you got the coronavirus like CGI for the virus on one side, and on the other side, so they're showing you the virus, What it looks like on one side, and then you got the Corona drink bottle on the other side. I said, oh my god. You got the Brothers Grimsby with what's his name, Sasha Bohan, Ali G. You know, what's the other role? Borat, right? You know Borat. Everybody knows Borat with that crazy ass mankini. You know, the bikini mankini thing. Fucking crazy. What a character, or characters that he does. My goodness. But anyway, have you seen the Brothers Grimsby? Look up, just watch the film today. You will have a laugh. But just know, as soon as that movie starts, it came out in 2016, right? And at the start, it starts off in like a furniture shop, you know, furniture, beds, you know, cabinets and stuff. And look at all the pricing. You're going to see 1999. You're going to see 19s everywhere. When I mean, it's just a whirl of 19s. The guy, the character that Borat's playing, or we just call him Borat. So the character that is playing in this film, he's wearing like an English top football, yeah? English top jersey, top whatever for football. And what number's on the top? And he literally wears it for the whole film. He's wearing the number 19. Hello, 19 hijackers? And then 19 years later, they give you COVID-19, and the word chaos equals 19. Order out of chaos is their motto, and when they deemed it a global pandemic, which was 11/3, 11th of March, it was 222 months. Order out of chaos equals 222. Again, ritualistic Masons 222, as above, so below 222. And a couple that I'm forgetting right now, but my point is, now at the end of the movie, there's a scene with him now, and he's on the mega mic, and he's saying to the poor people, he's in the stadium, and he says, all right, this very rich person over there wants to kill poor people with a virus. I mean, just come on. And that's one of the bazillion things you can pull up on the fly pertaining to 2020 and the madness of, you know, Bill Gates in 2010 or something like that, or 2011 with these TED Talks talking about there's too much people and there needs to be a depopulation, whether it's caused natural pandemic, you know, by nature or man-made, and it can do a good job with vaccines. I mean, come on. But again, getting back to the faceless entity, right? But really, in any sane world, think about it, in any sane world, how does that uphold anywhere, really? From somebody found this type of information in an actual sane world? Really? Come on, that's done and dusted. These people have names and addresses. Hello? They have names and addresses. Come on, man. Even if it may take time to get to the top of the pyramid, but hello, these are the front men and ladies that they've given us. Whether it's the news anchors, this one and that one, surely some of these people have to be held accountable for the lying, the manipulation, tyranny, the bloodshed, the walking dead walking around. And then obviously I know there's pros and cons of everything. Obviously I'm not saying some things are always good or some things are always bad, but obviously look what social media has done to the psyche with the me aspect, you know? Anywho, just keep it moving. So here he is, all right, here he is. 12-hour manhunt after he's killed 2 people. ISIS gunman was in Belgium, excuse me. So oh wow! The name of the title. I haven't even mentioned this yet. Yo! Because this is why I said I have to make the stream. Yeah? Because obviously I already started decoding. I thought, I'll even put out something for this now in a few days, depending on what they say. Because obviously, sometimes there's no need to put out and then, they're going to update you. But the dub play update, I said, blood clot. That old chestnut, yeah? You can catch me in videos from other situations like this. And I'll say, they're probably going to come out with and say, known to authorities. And lo and behold, 24 hours later, 72 hours later, he was known to authorities. Oh, come on. Oh, when I saw that 2 hours ago, I said, come on, man. No, come on, man. I I literally could laugh and cry at the same time. Even though I'm like tearing up, but I mean like literally crying and laugh at the same time because it's just like, come on. The insulting of the intelligence, yeah, is the levels, man. I've got to give them their due. It's just, come on. They like sleep. And you know, as I say, with what I just said, off the back of what I just said just a minute ago, with the selfies and stuff, and you know, social media, you know, all selfie, but no knowledge of self. So let's keep it moving, yeah? Because if you don't want to do introspection and understand X, Y, Z, I mean, come on. So this is why you've got such a cookie cutter society, the schooling and all that type of stuff. It's just, I mean, I remember the stuff that I'm showing you. This wouldn't even, and this community with the hocus pocus, and again, there's nothing wrong with knowing how to set your cells and go with the day and be a farmer and wax and wane with the cosmos, and that's, you know, that's how farming even works, right? The sun and the moon, knowing how to wax and wane. But shit, what was I about to say? Oh my god, I was about to say. There's nothing wrong with using, you know, learning, knowing the craft. So that's why they don't teach you this type of stuff in school, right? Simple stuff, knowing how to, you know, set your cells, control your rudder with the waves and the motions and the sine waves, the frequencies. Because, you know, you can't get orientation. Again, like going to a job, right? You didn't get any orientation. So how can you be orientated? And then they want to tell you, with all the madness of the heliocentric model, to take you off your spiritual equilibrium. So that's what they're telling you. You're spinning, corkscrewing, doing all this madness that ain't happening. You give your senses away in many other places, obviously simultaneously, not just in space and all that madness. I'm not saying space is fake. Obviously it's there, sure. I'm saying they're full of shit. And I thought they had it in the back. I thought all of that, especially that department. Listen, I have to quickly say, I've said it before. I found Gematria and True Earth at the same time in 2016. But about 8 months leading up to finding Gematria and then taking on board True Earth at the same time. So that's why I say I found Gematria and True Earth at the same time. With the suggestions that would pop up to do with Flat Earth, I was like, nah, what's that bullshit? I ain't looking at that. Because I'm like, well, I'm looking at that, that's some bullshit. Oh, all these extra conspiracy theories, what's that, another one? Oh, long. Yeah? Then my friend that used to be like in boxing and stuff, like he used to be like proper like in the boxing, you know, stuff properly, not like, you know, beyond amateur or whatever. He quit doing boxing. He didn't get that big, but he did win like the cruiser belt championship at a time. But anyway, he said, have you looked at it? He sent me a Facebook message. He said, have you looked at Flat Earth? I thought, oh, shut up. But then when he said it again, or I reread the message, however it went, I can't remember. When I looked at it, I said, literally straight away. But then, up until now, just like with Gematria, is there any, but more so with the space stuff, obviously. My point is there anything that can take away me weighing it up on the scales? You know what I mean? Is this legit? Like, am I seeing this, you know, every second, every day, every other day when I have to check myself and say, okay, this is really happening. Or then something will come if I don't look for it. Something will come to me to have me remind and say, this is a real thing. Yeah? So anyway. Sorry about all the sidebarring, but hey, it's gotta be done. And it's nice to just have stuff, you know, in one video sometimes. So, known radical. Oh, when I read that, man, I said, come on. And they said, yeah, he's a, you know, known terror threat. Yeah, emphasizing it. You see the little, what calls it there? Yeah, known terror threat. You know, they have to emphasize, you know. Emphasizing terrorists as well. Look. Look at the time. shooting 53 with the update time. Do I have to mention 44 again? And the reason why, obviously, we have to do that as much as we do, not that I want to be redundant, but, you know, you don't know who's going to see the video. So, you know, and it helps to, you know, you repeat stuff and then you learn, right? Not all the time, obviously, the masses, they've learned to be another way. I'll say it like that. So you're always learning, whether it's good or bad, right? Excuse me, I'm burping. But yeah, the 44. Oh man, come on, man. These people are just. Oh, yeah. Let me check the chat real quick. Oh, nobody's there. Let's get back to this. Yeah, and then they're gonna have to say, when I read that as well. So the known radical, right? Then you see me get to the next update, which is this bit now, right? And it's like, come on, man. So not only is you got the terrorist stuff or whatever, it goes on to say, well, it's not saying it here. Excuse me, I thought this was the slide. But anyway, it's going to go on to say, should come up now. Well, it's saying it there, trafficker. So he's a human trafficker as well. He was a known terror threat and trafficker. Come on, man. Apparently he didn't get his stay or whatever visa or asylum seeker stuff going on. And, you know, he's in Belgium, residing there illegally, but yet he was known to authorities. I don't know, man. Obviously, it doesn't mean that we're tracking him, obviously, with the narrative that they're going to come out with. Like I said, we've had other narratives where they will say, oh, yeah, we dropped him off home yesterday. Or another one when they said, oh, man, he knocked on MI5's door like he was harassing them or something like that. I said, oh, my God. Yo. I said, what? That was a recent one, that one. I'm trying to remember what was the area at least. Oh, that was the 201, 101 days left of the year. That was the Nottingham situation, which was the day after the annual of, oh man, was it the one in Orlando? Post nightclub. Yeah, because that was June 12th. And how the numbers fitted with that. And then obviously many years later, we recently had in the UK, check out the videos. That is a dub plate video. And furthermore, one of those videos YouTube gave me a strike for, and I didn't even speak in the video. I only showed the news footage. Then I was only laughing and chuckling, showing the slides and the dates, and you know, the date durations and numerical value of the words. They gave me hate strike, yeah? Strike for hate speech, excuse me. Hate strike? A strike for hate speech, excuse me. You know? Scumbags, man. Even the AI the other day, you know what the AI did to me? Was it yesterday? It spammed me on my, it said I was doing spam. Basically, I left the same message again, but it had more writing, so it wasn't the same. So it's not going to be the same digital fingerprint with the writing. And I left another comment under a new song that came out, saying Naughtyville fire, you know, with the speak emoji, dancing emoji or whatever. And yeah, after I've done that, they've messaged me to say XYZ, and I'm like, are you taking the piss? Just like one time on Facebook, the Gematria value that I was showing was different from the next one that was highlighted. So you've seen the same word, but I'm highlighting a different number in respect to the words that I'm showing, right? It comes and said, oh, we're banning you from leaving any, you know. It's like, what in the world? No. It's purposely made like that, just to annoy you. And that doesn't mean because I'm putting out this type of content. It's just a bullshit on purpose, just to annoy people. Broken system, broken world, broken games. If you know about the computer game situation in the last so many years, it's all on purpose. You know, sometimes you're there like an idiot now. Not me, but you know, you'd be like, oh, let me pre-order something, and then you get a broken game. It's just these people are just, they're feisty. When I mean they're feisty, and then they'll give you games like Death Stranding just before coronavirus. And Last of Us, and then look how they killed off the woman in conjunction with the show that narrated the voice of the woman in the game, all by the numbers. Somebody else that I used to like to a degree, but then I realized, you know what? I mean, I knew it was always kind of 50-50 because since when the Matrix came out, and I was like, oh, come on, how do you not realize your passport expiry date is 9/11? You know what I mean? And then looking at Lance Riddick, how they killed him off in conjunction with John Wick 4, I said, oh my God, you know what? I mean, come on, man. It's just, it's fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. So while they entertain you, they are just absolutely molesting your mind on a whole nother level, molding your mind, subliminal messaging, rituals in there, you know, all that, the whole nine, the whole shebang. I mean, it couldn't be any more clear, you know. So this is why, if they're maybe doing some type of, you know, like the whole karma and conflict contract, they're telling you. So maybe karma, or maybe in this realm anyway, maybe karma don't affect them here. Maybe, you know, their astral body, it might be whatever, I don't know. Or when they leave here, because maybe you might be on simultaneous places at the same time. I'm not going to go into all of that, playing a ball in speculation, but obviously when you leave here, your soul's going to go somewhere, right? But anyway. Yeah? I remember Q17, Chaos 19. Again, we spoke about the 19 hijackers, 19 passports found in the rubble. Just the other day with the latest stuff in the Hamas terrorism. Oh, we found the Hamas terrorists. Oh, we found the blueprint of where they was going to go and blah blah blah. Oh, we found it. After we found 20 dead bodies and one baby that got hacked out of somebody's room. Of course, 20 bodies, 20, one baby, 201. I'm like, come on, man. You know, it's like, is anybody seeing this? What in the world is going on? And then you wonder why all the stabbings and stuff is going on, and obviously how that in conjunction with, you know, the whole terror attack stuff and beheadings, whether it's, you know, I'm not gonna say Guantanamo Bay, but you know, all that type of shit many years ago. You used to have all them type of videos floating around, and obviously recently you had the stuff that happened in Paris or Germany, wherever it was, concerning, you know, was it the teacher, and then maybe you had the school warden and all that stuff. You had all the 63s, all the classic numbers, same old numbers for specific situation. Remember you had was it Anthony Quinn Warner in America at the AT&T? Remember the Jesus guy that blew himself up? You remember come on, man. All the numbers, how that factored in at the time? Go and watch the videos. I mean, come on, man. You gotta be kidding. And then they said they came out a few days later. Lo and behold, they came out a few days later. And so that one, back in the day, it used to be a top painting hippie. Lo and behold, to write out hippie, it equals 63. And again, terrorism, and how that factors in with the Jesuit order and all the rest of it, and racism, 63. I mean, yo, these people are tasty family. Oh, on another level. Gotta give them the credit though. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Wild Old Machine. The Zombieland variants, don't care. Again, imagine if you had this knowledge. Because, you know, it's already pointed out in yesterday's video, you know, or a couple of days ago. With the bomb threat at the La Verrerie, with the glass pyramid in Paris. Imagine if you had this knowledge. Regardless if you may be caught up in the situation, but my point is, then you'd be like, shit, when you get away from the situation, raw, I didn't even check XYZ today just to see for the numbers, but then now you've got this story that may also coincide with it, and then 2-2's be like, oh my God, look at all of this now. You know what? You know? Then you can have that meeting, right? Give me one moment, my phone. I need it. Go on, I need it. Oh yeah, sexy, yeah. Yeah, the one I got now is yeah, that's it. The one I got now is Grandad. That's a very Can you give me about 20 minutes? Because I'm live streaming. I'm live streaming, man. I'm live streaming, bro. I'm putting out the terrorist attack information of the on our. Just past 5, bro. Past 5. And seems to be going to the shop. Cheers. Right, so 158, Freemason 158, Tunisian, and how do you pronounce this one in here? I ain't gonna try and get my tongue around that right now. Adesalem Lasui. There you go. Belgium 33. Is Islamic 39, I think, if I remember correctly. Look, 69 and 33. Gone over that already with the other things that we had in conjunction with. Belgium also 69, excuse me, 69 and 33. Again, he was wearing an orange fluorescent jacket. Again, as soon as I saw that, before even all their extra stuff that they came out with, human trafficker, known to authorities, straight away I said, okay, is this going to be another situation? Because we know that orange equals 33. And they've done that before, whether it's in movies and or, you know, terror attacks. What was the other one I used to like doing? You know, leaving the shoe. I can't remember what the numbers is for shoe, but I remember in certain pictures back in the day or so long ago, they used to love doing the shoe symbolism. So anyway, some of this I'm not going to go over here. So go figure. I need to keep it moving. 142 known terror, and this is what they emphasized in the news, right? So known terror, known terror threat trafficker, right? 142. Again, we already spoke about 102 minutes that changed the world, and an hour 42 equates to 102 minutes. Again, to do with 9/11, 102 minutes that changed the world. Because of course, terrorist equals 142. Much like coronavirus equals 142. Again, terrorizing us. Corona means crown, into your crown chakra, into your conscience, into your mind. To just absolutely just mad, you know, just bad you up, really, you know. You know, just, I mean, what else is there to say? Radical 51. Look, 30, right at 33, got 141. 51, Islamic 51. Again, tinfoil hat, conspiracy 51. Islamic 30 as well. Again, propaganda 48. Again, remember with Handy Shook, if you know what I'm talking about, the school thing. And I don't want to end up like Alex Jones and have to pay, you know, 5 bazillion to the families because what I saw just don't make sense. But really, I know that's just them like trying to fairmonger your mind so you don't even think, oh, well, can I even make a video or speak about it or even leave a comment saying that? Oh my God, you know, the thought police are going to come and arrest me. Oh, excuse me, Audio Oracle, you've had too much to think. You know, fucking scumbags. And again, speaking about the 201 in Nottingham recently in the UK, which was clearly terrorism, but they're saying, oh, he was just a guy that was peed off with his asylum seeker situation and what was going on maybe with these engineer calls at the Nottingham place there. But shit, something I was going to say, it's slipping my mind today. Hold on, I brought back the other one. This is working hard to pull it back. Oh my God, what was I about to say? 201. Oh yes! When they come out 2 days later. So when that happened, right, June 13th, it leaves 213 days of the year. So I was like, oh, here we go. Not 3 days later, say like a day and a half, they come out in the news and say, oh, it's a West African migrant. Yeah, West African migrant equals 201. Ah, now hold and pulled it back. I reeled it in. This is what slipped my mind. And what factors in to do with the book, the dystopian future book called Calocane. The perpetrator for Nottingham, June 13th. Again, the day leaving 201 days of the year. And the West African migrant equals 201. But anyway, they say that his name was Baldo. Yeah, B-A-L-D-O, Calocane. What was it? C-O-L-E... Calicane, yeah, Calicane, Colecane, yeah, Calicane. And note that we're going to get back to the book, the dystopian future book, in a second. But anyway, if you look up what Baldo means rule, power, and govern. Wow, who likes rule, power, and governing the minds of the masses? AKA government means govern your mental, right? So you know how to break down words and do the what's it called again? Etymology and whatnot, you know. Anyway, and his last name, Calicane, if you look that up, you'll find a dystopian book. It even had a short TV miniseries, and you find it on Wiki and wherever else. But anyway, on the cover of the book, it's called Calicane, but with a K, and Kane is with it's spelled C-A-I-N-E, right? Remember, the guy was C-A-N-E. But anyway, Calicane, same thing. Obviously, phonetics. On the cover of the book, basically what it's about is government injecting people to keep them suppressed from lying against the government rule and their, you know, dark authority. Yeah? So think about that. Oh shit. Phone. Hello? Yeah, I'm coming. Where are you exactly? Oh, all right. Yeah, cool. I'm coming now. Safe. Perfect. All right. Cool. All right, guys. Give me 2 minutes to just pop outside. Wow, oh my god, are we gonna get there? Jesus. How long is this? Incredible.
How did you get here? Where are you right now?
You're dreaming? This is everything, Nicholas. You've asked me to share dreams with you.
Not these. These are my dreams. We're still together.
Before
the language. And that's what I hate too. People are so worried about language. You know, again, look it up. Intelligent people tend to cuss more. That's also a fact. Intelligent people tend to cuss more. And you know why we're so frustrated and venting and cussing? Because we have to live in a world full of fucking retards. You have no idea how frustrating it is to live in a world of lemmings. You have no idea.
Don't know what this thing's doing. It's going crazy. Now, give me one moment. We're going to continue, yeah? In about 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes.
Listen to the language. And that's what I hate too. People are so worried about language. You know, again, look it up. Intelligent people tend to cuss more. That's also a fact. Intelligent people tend to cuss more. And you know why we're so frustrated and venting and cussing? Because we have to live in a world full of fucking retards. You have no idea how frustrating it is to live in a world of lemmings. You have no idea.
Sorry about this, should be about a minute and a half, probably. Pretty much tried to play a quick waiting track or a song, and it was just going crazy. And it basically booted me out. Oh, so the song's still playing. Crazy. Right, let me sort this out then. Let's sort this out. Alright, I'm back. Let me get the video as well. That would help, wouldn't it? Let me get this video. For the presentation. Ah! let me do the presentation. Oops, I got my charger, that would help. Switches up midstream. There you go. Sorted. Oh, there you go. Sorry guys, I'm just pulling up this video, getting my charger. Hopefully it's just smooth. Round off and it doesn't go crazy. Well, it started to go crazy just now as I'm looking for the flipping video. It's stuttering. Alright, it's gonna add the video now. Oops, let me take that banner off as well. I'll do it after it adds the video because I don't want to have it doing too many stuff because it might spaz out or something. Oh, it's coming up, it's coming. Hold up. Pause that. Let's put it back down here. We was near around here somewhere. We're at the end now anyway, but let's just check. Change that banner. Just tap that one. Is it gonna show it? Is it gonna do it now? So I'm just gonna get rid of this banner. For now. Hello? Oh good. It says, hold up. Let me scroll down to the exact one because this is a madness. I'm sure I can just tap on another one, have that pop up, and then it will get rid of the other one. I'm gonna hide it. Right now, this thing's just on a madness. Very stuttery. Sorry guys, I'm trying to work as fast as I can here, but this thing is literally crippled. Come on, come on. This is tough, boy. Like, wow. Oh, I'm gonna check the chat. I see it, there it is. I see the comment in the chat. Give it one moment. Why is it still saying? Yeah, hi. Cool, we got there in the end. You know what, let me check the chat first quickly. ESP, technical issues. Face, red, eyes. Not sure what you mean by that, but yeah, anyway, big up ESP. If you're not a mod, it could be a mod. If you're not, I'll do it in a sec or after the show. Just want to get back into, this and round off. But before we do that, just in case you fell asleep, if you're watching this now or on the replay, Uncle Reggie. Yeah, this thing's not even playing good. Flop the whole flex. You working now? Like, gosh. That is terrible. Try one more time. That is terrible.
Turn off the TV, it's way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it.
So anyway, we got there in the end, right? We got there in the end. Anyway, right, on with the show. Let me check this. I'm still a mate. I'm still a mode. Cheers, mate. I'm still a mode. Is that a typo? I'm still a mode. Cheers, mate. What? Oh, you're still a mod. It's the E's messing me up. All right, cool. I'm like, what is that? Right. All right. I see ya. Get it now. But there, I see it. Yeah. Right, back to this now. Round this up. So he's from Tunisia. Yada yada yada. We've gone over all of that already. All this we've gone over. So if you're just coming into the stream, again, rewind the video. Again, they say he got away on a bike. He was found 12 hours later. He got killed by police. Scooter, what was that? He suspected of what? The suspected gunman used a scooter and a large gun in the terror attack before being shot by police 12 hours later. He's 45 years old. Racism equals 45. So he called himself. What? He called himself. Hold on, let me start from the start. Alleged shooter is from Tunisia. Yeah. And was living in. How do you pronounce that? Skyerbeck? I have no idea. Anyway, he was about in Belgium, yeah? He was residing in a gap. He was out there plotting and scheming, all right? Human trafficking, you know what I mean? Getting up his bombs, his weapons, whatever he's got to do, you know what I mean? He's got to get tactical, you know what I mean? Ready to flank, ready to scoot on out of there, all right? Ready to terrorize people in the football stadium, yeah? That's what the fuck's going on, right? I'll translate it in my own way, all right? So he's out there, he's living in the gaff, he's out there in Belgium. Anyway, 45 years old, racism 45, ritual 45. He called himself Abdesalem in videos found online after the shooting and is believed to be 45 years old. Belgium's Prime Minister revealed this morning. Who is that again? Alexandra De Croo. He's gone on to say, oh man, hold up 1 second. Right, he's gone on to say, excuse me, he's gone on to say, as he revealed this morning in an emergency press conference, that the suspect applied for asylum in 2019. There's that 19 again. But was told no a year later, right? So Asylum State Secretary Nicole Demore, is that his wife? No, hold up. He's De Croo, she's Demore. Excuse me, no relation. Excuse me. Anyway, so Asylum State Secretary Nicole Demore went on to say he disappeared from radar. But obviously in the narrative, they're going to say he was known to authorities in that sense of, or unless they say it was obviously in relation to the asylum stuff, but I mean, we already know he's probably come out the MK Ultra facility some way, shape or form, right? However they do it. And as we know, the whole thing in itself, whether it's Netflix, whatever it is, the news, the whole thing is fucking MK Ultra. Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, so don't think it's just in flipping Stranger Things. You know what I mean? Or whatever else that they're going to be talking about it. Or there's another movie that came out recently that I saw to do with MK Ultra. Oh, what was it called again? It's a recent one. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. I need to watch that again. Anyway, so also check out the movie Arrival. If you haven't seen it, check out the movie. I think it was a Netflix film. It's called Arrival. Just note the letters and numbers and the language and what's going on. And how would I say? Because it lasts forever, right? But it shows you how it loops around. That's all I want to say. Well, I mean, there's a bit more in there as well. But yeah, very interesting. And again, check out the movie with Nicolas Cage called Knowing. If you haven't seen that, you're going to want to watch that. The little girl, 50 years before, you know, him and his son get this letter inside a capsule, but on the letter, it's all numbers. And then Nicolas Cage's character, he works out, okay, this is dates. And there's 3 dates left. He's going through all the years since that thing's been put underground, buried, and then they dug it up at the school, and then his son got it in the capsule or whatever, and then the letter inside it, all the dates. But anyway, he goes through history and finds that all the dates have been coming through all those years, and then there's 3 dates left. Yeah, so go figure. If you haven't seen that, again, it's called Knowing. Again, numbers, dates, numerology. I mean, come on. It's not just Jim Carrey, the number 23. Many movies they tell you, they're showing you, they give you little sprinkles. If you haven't seen the movie The Cube, especially the first one, watch. There's about 3 of them, but watch the first one especially, called The Cube. If you haven't seen it, watch it ASAP. There's probably 1 or 2 I'm forgetting right now, but hey. All right, moving on. All right, what we got here? Oh, it's all death there, isn't it? 74, 97, 83. It's all death, murder, Masonic. And then terrorist 65, the 65th prime 313. That's where you got the 313 there. Also, again, this is where he was staying at his gaff residing, right? Wherever it was. Again, more than likely an MK Ultra facility. That's why they give you the shows like Utopia, which was actually an English show. I still haven't even properly watched the US one. Do you know what? I'm gonna make it a thing. I'm gonna start watching from today. Utopia. I'm gonna start watching that from today. Both of them. I'm gonna watch the English one and the American one. But basically, rich people showing you how they just want to, release viruses in the world. Showing you how they've got the MK Ultra people that they've released that cause all the terrorism and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Or whatever's going on, whether it's some, I don't know, another type of crazy situation, serial killer, whatever. Yeah. So again, it's not exactly a no-brainer. What Jeff Bezos, obviously, when they give the green light on his Amazon, because the original one wasn't on Amazon, the English one, and then they remade it American version, and it's on Amazon. Yeah, Utopia. But as I said, this is what they do, right? Even the cartoon Batman. Is it the Court of Owls? Watch the start of that. You just have to watch the start. Watch the start of Batman Court of Owls, the cartoon, and you say to yourself, oh my God, Audio Oracle was basically saying that? It's showing you in that as well. Because he realizes obviously the Court of Owls is the Freemasonic order. And what was the old Batman? They tell you in the black and white, like old school Batman TV, they tell you that it's all Masonic in one of the shows. I don't know if it was the 33rd episode, I can't remember how it goes. But anyway, the Court of Owls, all the Freemasonic stuff, and we know they love the owl stuff in the Freemasonic as well. Of course, Bohemian Grove, if you know what I'm talking about. Bohemian Grove. With the big owl there, where they're probably going to do, some rituals and stuff. But in the movie, they basically show how they'd capture and then make people crazy and then let them back out into society. They're telling you, they're showing you, It's just like showing you in many forms. But my point is, because they're not expecting people to piece it together. So basically, if I was none the wiser, obviously I'm going to see stuff in my slipstream, but be none the wiser. If obviously, we know I'm a bit wiser. But if I was none the wiser, then my point is, you're going to see stuff. Somebody else is going to see stuff. You know what I mean? Whether it's in different language as well, because obviously, it's all the whole infrastructure of the industries, media, music, movies. It's all bought and owned, whether it's oil, whether it's this and that, it's all owned by the gang. So as I say, so you've got the network, right? So obviously that's where you see the same finger marks, handprints, and branding everywhere from the gang, right? So as I say, little do you realize though, when you're none the wiser, if all these people came together and put those pieces of stuff that they saw and didn't notice in the movies, in the music that they like or whatever it is, then you begin to say, oh wow, so then people like me come along or whatever, or whoever, and start to realize, oh wow, actually, shit. And again, think about it. I'm only giving you what I'm catching from, obviously, my slipstream, life lane, and obviously I'm seeing what other people are, saying and putting out, obviously, because we're wiser, all right, than being none the wiser, yeah. So luckily we can get to, put this thing under the microscope, hold it under scrutiny if need be, and say, okay, am I making this up? Is this really what's happening here? And it's showing you, I can't stress that enough. So let's keep it moving. So anyway, look, terror equals 41. We've gone over 44 already. Rewind the video if you're not up to speed. With all the 44s, again, 44 equals, the 44th prime 193, Freemasonry 58. Let's keep it moving. So again, here's the perpetrator. And again, in any sane world, there's not going to be, he did got killed anyway, but I was gonna go on a Judge Dredd A Judge Dredd breakdown. How it needs to be. If it was sane, but things were going crazy and there wasn't no all this extra shit, so to speak, but things were going crazy, yeah. A type of Judge Dredd, that would be fucking brilliant. Because I tell you, there'll be a lot less, whether it's predators online. You see all that type of crazy stuff? It's like, come on, man. Really? Really? But, quickly, last sidebar. On that note, I saw something for in the UK. They're taking on board something from somewhere else. I don't know if it was from America or one of the states or Texas, whatever it is, Texas. But basically, they're now going to make things like rape. So if you get 15 years, you get 15 years. Or whatever it is you've done, you're just getting a standard 15 years. It's not going to be 6 years and you only do 3 years because, they do half the time on good behavior. No. Full bang 15 years. I saw that and I said, yeah, fantastic, make it happen, yeah? All this talking and fucking, have you passed whatever it is, this new law yet? Why are you talking about it? Hurry up. You know what I mean? Like, why are you even talking about it? That should be instant. Pedophiles, fucking rapists, all these scumbags. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be like, we're going to do this, we're going to pass this new law next week. No, you're talking about it now, pass it now, today. Stop fucking about. Yeah? All this frapping about and fart ass. What the fuck are you doing? Hurry up today. Effective immediately, motherfucker. Hello? Oh, we're talking about it. And then obviously, they do other talks with other stuff, or maybe even this, because this hasn't come to pass yet in what we would like. 2 twos now in a few weeks. So many months are gone. So many years are gone. They still haven't passed 15 years. And you know what I mean? That happens as well. It's like, you see, it was all talk. So hopefully it's not going to be that, because these scumbags, just like who that do have names and addresses, they deserve to be held accountable. About evil sniggering from Bill Gates, after 2020 and after 2019, October 2019. Oh, we're coming up to the anniversary of Event 201. The simulation pandemic dry run, one of about 4 or 5. Of course, in the UK in 2016 or 17, we had Exercise Cygnus. You had also in the States, you had Clade X. And then you had the 666 in conjunction with Little Nas X when he brought out the blood in the Nike Air Max. Remember the Air Max 95s? And then you had Luke 10:18. And that part in the Bible, Luke 10:18, is about Satan or Lucifer coming to earth. We're not going to go into all itself and get over it. It's who you choose to reign in your consciousness, or the egregor that's going to riddle you with whatever. But anyway, my point is Luke 10:18. And when was what's the anniversary date for Event 201, which took place right in his backyard? Of course, you got the big needle, the space needle. Is it the space needle? What's it called out there? The Seattle needle. In Seattle, where Bill Gates lives. So again, you got the needle. You got the needle. Oh my God! I mean, talk about symbolism, for fuck's sake. So anyway, John Hopkins University, right? That's where they had and you can watch it all on YouTube. So this is my point, While I'm getting, just from leaving a couple of comments that haven't got the same fingerprint, they're coming around on my other channel, just my music channel, not with this information and stuff, even though I put stuff on the community wall post from my other channels. But anyway, my point is, on my other Audio Oracle channel, just the music, yesterday, you're leaving spam comments with detective and whatever type of nature that it says that it might fall under, like it says spam and whatever else, it says a couple of other things. And it's like, really? But yet you facilitate on your platform Event 201, and they're even showing you other simulations for forthcoming stuff that they may or may not do to, put us under. You know what I mean? I mean, you cheeky bastards. Cheeky, facey, satanic scumbags. Like, oh my God. They've got the audacity. They're feisty. And then it's just like, my God, they're feisty, They're so feisty. And again, it's all to like grind you down, right? Grind you down, can't be bothered, when they give you strikes for bollocks that you didn't do, whether you're a truther or not, they do it to everybody. They don't care. It's just to mess with your brain and grind you down, mold you in a specific way, it's just, you know, digitally gag you. You know, I've had enough of doing this. Can't get any traction on simple stuff because, you know, they change all the algorithms for videos that even get shown to people now. You know what I mean? So it's like, right, if you don't know the channel through another channel, or the person that said something for your friend and his sister's cousin type of thing, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna know the channels to really find because they keep us down in the algorithm. Why do you think my fucking channel, this one, has not? I mean, come on, man. And as I keep saying, I don't mean to sidebar here, but as I say, even in and out communities, people don't want to big you up. They're all selfish, as I already pointed out, right? With the social media effects. How come channels like that's in the Gematria community, Call Me Kinfolk, See Through the Script, Exponential Growth? You mean to tell me in all this time, listen, you blink an eye, 1 minute they're on 3,000, now they're on 5,000, now they're on 10,000, 12,000. Think for me, Kinfolk is 60,000, 70, 80. Yeah? 1,520, and it will fluctuate between that and 1,530 on this channel. That's fucking crazy for the last year, nearly a year. You gotta be fucking kidding me. And as I'm saying to you, these people know of your existence. You've had, you know, even normal talks about, oh wow, I saw what you put in your video today, and if you've got any additionals, whether you've got additionals or not, you know what I mean? So my point is, how comes, like, it's, as I said to you, it's all rhetorical at this point, right? So it's all rhetorical and the dynamics of why. So let's keep it moving. So the self-proclaimed ISIS extremist was shot dead by police in Brussels after killing 2 football fans in a horror rampage last night using a motorcycle and an assault rifle. Terrorists, I'm sorry, I'm doing it back as a paragraph or sentence there, but anyway, it says that he dodged being deported from Belgium and was allegedly known to police as a threat to the public and a notorious human trafficker. Okie dokie. Let's keep it moving. Let me check the chat just in case something might. Orange jumper. No, but that's more like a orange, like the workers, like so like the orange fluorescent, you know, construction worker, that type of thing. Or obviously, if you was, I don't know, just a cyclist or something, you know, or if you work for, I don't know, food delivery or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, orange fluorescent jacket, excuse me. Tongue went a bit funky. So yeah, as I say, it happened as thousands of football supporters were heading to watch Belgium against Sweden in the Euro 2024, qualifier. The killer was on run from police overnight, but was tracked down, yada, yada, yada. He was tracked down to a calf. I need to get the Gematria for that, so check it in the comments right now if you can. Here he is right here. Posted videos again on social media saying he did it for Allah and is from ISIS. The way they just force feed all this bullshit in your mind. Again, we know that a situation can develop from somebody not knowing XYZ and obviously just like, okay, I'm doing this today, and they're not affiliated with the gang, the Jesuit order, obviously. But then, as I've been pointing out, indirectly, even though you still must be held accountable, but obviously indirectly, it's still the Jesuit order because of the conditioning, right? So again, the faceless network. Again, people and authorities at the scene. Notorious human trafficker known to authorities. Terrorist threats. Here's Alexandra Decroix. Decroix, excuse me. born November 3rd, so he's perfect, perfect figure to, you know, be selected to lie to the people, right? If he knows what's up. You know, I'm not in his brain, but or a fly on the wall, but you know, all the words in the Talmud, Baba Kamar 1138, where it states in a legal setting, they will lie to you, have you up if you want to be dumb, docile, Zomin Lemon variant, basic beast brainer. And you know, if you want to let them treat you like Goyim means, you know, treat you like cattle. And of course, all the words pertaining to 113 that deal with lies and deceit, like mainstream, not factual, not true, bullshit, fiction, perjury, politics, is illusion, one as well. If you write out the number for dishonesty, if you write that out, that equals also 113. Go figure on that. Mainstream, green screen, again, of course, the space agencies, green screen 113, mainstream news, again, mainstream 113. And more that I'm forgetting right now, but anyway, I'm sure that drove home the points, as always. So again, he's born on that day, or if he was selected that day and wasn't born on, you know, that type of 113 day, obviously March or November would give you that 11/3. So anyway, of course, we know about 322. 3 branches, 22 paths. And going back to, what was it, Kabbalah, Tree of Life. And of course, what am I thinking of now? Skull and Bones, damn it. Of course, you've read out Skull and Bones. You get the 223. I think there's a way you get the 322 and the 223, I'm sure. It's just the way you write it out with the symbol and, or you write out skull and crossbones, because they're known as obviously skull and bones and also skull and crossbones. In relation to how they, I can't remember the name for that. There's a way that they lay the bones all on top of each other. With their style of, you know, how you would be seen off. So the ritual that they do when you get seen off in death, they stack all the bones up in a specific way on top of each other, rather than, you know, you just laying down in the coffin type of thing. Anywho, like the day in question, 10/16, right? Or drop the 0-116 again, execution 116. And we spoke about the 44s in relation to kill and execution, gunfire, shooting, firearms. Again, words like soldier and military 44. Again, this is from the day that he got his position. Again, terrorist 101. So that's fitting back to what we're dealing with today, or the situation yesterday. Of course, we're looking at it the next day. And the day that he got his position. Oh, well, time before RIP, what I'm talking about, 25. Sorry, his birthday, excuse me, to the situation. Time before RIP, 25, 2 weeks and 5 days, and of course 19 hijackers with the alternative span, 19, chaos equals 19. Of course, we've got to look at what's his fate, right? It was just on the screen. Pope Francis, and of course 63 to his birthday. Of course, we know terrorism, Jesuit order 63. Again, if you write out his name, equals 201. Jorge Mario Bergoglio, who lives in Suite 201. Solte Danktamate, however you pronounce it. That also equals 201. Again, Hamas terrorism 201, State of Israel 201. In the time of the first Jesuit Pope. And all the other 201s that we covered. So, rewind the video. If you didn't catch it, well, we're at the end of the stream now, so. Well, whether you're watching it on replay or not, you know what I'm saying. All right. Should it be good to rock and roll tonight? Of course, 9 p.m. with Triggered Limey. We're going to look at and see, again, the psychosis levels. Maybe try and distinguish further. Is he paid to do it, or is he just like how I used to be? Because I used to be like it and think, okay, you know, they know what they're talking about, you know, the heliocentric model, you know, globe Earth, etc., you know, until I realized at the same time when I finally decided to look it up and then find Gematria, and, you know, how Gematria also factors in with the spell, 93 in Jesus and all the rest of it, and 93rd day of the year with the crucifixion on April 3rd. Was it Jesus Christ or Christ 43, 4/3, April 3rd? And again, we've got the 93rd day of the year between the hours of 93, crucifix 93. They say the sun's 93 million miles away, and then how that factors in back with Aleister Crowley and the worship of 93 at Lima, the practice of the Lima and all that jazz. And the only wandering star that equals to 93 is Saturn. And I'm sure back in the day they used to treat Saturn like it was the sun. I don't know if they've done it as the first place sun or second sun, but I'm sure I need to, as I say, I need to go and relook at some things just to remind myself. But so again, God's Son 93, Crucifix 93, Propaganda 93, and there's a few more 93s that factor in. Is it Nazareth? Jesus of Nazareth, right? I'm sure there's a 93 with Nazareth as well. And a few more that I'm forgetting right now. So, I'm pressing the wrong thing here. Homeless spreading up a like hashtag. Don't be a basic beast brainer. And of course, give gracious gratitude. But take no shit. Oops, that thing's playing again. I'm supposed to remove it. Remove. Okay, looks like it doesn't want to remove today. Gonna sign out with a quick tune. Maybe two, as we do. This thing's got a mind of its own right now. Yeah, can you? Yeah, thank you. Right. So let's choose one. What's this? Oh, this one I need to get back on and keep making it, man. I want to put some more elements in there and some zanginess sounding flares to go around the bass that I have there, and maybe a more like itty bitty type of, I don't know, something that floats on with the bass. You know what I mean? Anywho, I'll play that and maybe tops 3 tunes. So anyway, I'm gonna start off with I Fucking Love It. Excuse me. I Fucking Love It, of course, by yours truly, Audio Oracle. And we'll play a couple more from me, or maybe even a quick mix. Anywho, catch you on the rebound. Like a lot of them are. None of them are finished. None of them are finished. As I say, it's just music doodles. So anywho. Yeah, again, this one entitled The Same, of course, from yours truly, Audio Oracle. Again, music doodles, not finished, just like the rest of them, but hey, catching the vibe. Let me check that one. Hopefully it's this one. Should be this one. Hopefully. case you didn't remember this, now, yeah, technically, anywho, Nagan, Sesame,